There's one, if you can tell, both of those two right there are pipping.
Yep, there's a baby turkey, one that's hatching here. That one's just started to pip. I don't worry about the haters.
I don't worry either.
I don't worry about them.
I'm just going to address things that really get under my skin.
Listen, somebody told me a long time ago, I don't mind it. The colder you get, the closer you get to me. It kind of works out in my favor.
Yeah.
Well, what's up, guys? It's Daniel from Arms Family Homestead, and if you can't tell, it's spring is here. Oh my goodness! Like officially, we are past the first day of spring, and it feels like I want to be outside all day, every day. Never want to go in the house. Never want to do anything inside. That's really not possible, but it's an amazing day. You hear the birds singing? Just made it over to the merch building. I'm going to help my wife for a little while. We did our big spring launch with all the soaps and things. Put out like 700-800 orders in a couple days, and we just got home. I say we just. It's been a long weekend. Okay, we had the Oki Homestead conference for 2 days, Friday and Saturday, and then DJ and I were up there for that. Came home Saturday night, then turned around and went to Fort Worth yesterday to the Bassmaster Classic. We're kind of in a lot of different worlds. It was a long weekend, but we'll get to all that. This morning, got up, did not want to get out of bed, in case you were wondering. Was not highly motivated. Got up, took Houston to school. DJ and I went and got a quick workout in the shop at home. She about killed me. One more round. I'm taking a break so I can talk to the camera because I'm about to die. And my wife's not. I don't feel like. One more round. 5 rounds of this was stupid, in case you were wondering. Whew. I'm not saying that's what it's supposed to look like after a workout, but that's what I look like after a workout, like that.
That's what a lot more than I do, for sure.
22 minutes and 48 seconds. Probably not the best time in the world, but it was 5 rounds, 10 push press, that's overhead with a bar. I did 15, she did 10 calories.
I did 12 every time I did the rower.
Okay, we alternated between the bike and the rower. She did 12 on the rower. I did 15 across the board. 10 sumo deadlift high pulls, 15 sit-ups, 10 front squats. And after round 3, I wanted to quit. I don't know about you.
No, I could have done another round.
Yeah, see, it's because you're better at that than me. So, the workout's done for the day. I try to challenge you guys to do something hard. I might do something hard today is I'm going to lay here and cry with my 2 sweat angels here. And if I scoot over, I'll just keep making friends. There's 3. Oh man, I'm fixing to have a whole basketball team full of sweat angels because my wife made up a workout, or she pulled it off of Pinterest or something, and I think I tore my spleen.
It's a little dramatic.
I think I'd really might have ripped the labia.
Oh my God.
Yeah. strained it. I think that's what it was.
Daniel.
It's not a bad word. It's a bad spot. Oh my gosh. Okay, sorry for that. So, as I was saying, some workouts are harder than others. It's nice. I love being able to work out at home with my wife. It's nice to have somebody there to keep you on pace, on track, and it's just embarrassing when your wife just murders you on a workout, so you have to keep up. But just kind of checking things out today. I hadn't been out in the pasture here at the merch. Yep, try again. Ran out of storage, had to delete some stuff. Anyways, I am trying to let this pasture green up and grow some good grass over here. We'll probably bring a few donkeys over here. DJ has a few plans with some of her donkeys. Still on baby watch. No babies have been born yet. But Phoebe Fallon Farah for sure on baby watch. But anyways, so I was saying we did go to the Oki Homestead conference. That was Friday and Saturday. I did not shoot a single video clip while I was there, but we had an amazing time. I was the MC for the main stage for the event and got to meet hundreds of you folks. But it was a little bit different feel at the Oki Homestead conference this year. It's always a great time. It's always really good. A lot of fun. My phone's ringing. I have no idea who's calling, so I'm not answering it. Anyways, they did a great job. So Dutch from Keeping It Dutch and Brandy, his wife, and Kevin and Rachel from Hidden Heights Farm put together the Oki Homestead conference. It's not my conference. A lot of folks think because I'm the main stage MC all the time that I put the thing on, and that is not the case at all. Those two couples put it on. Rachel and Brandy pretty much planned the whole thing, find the speakers, get everything lined out, do all the logistics, all the planning. I'm not real sure what Dutch and Kevin do, come to think of it. I'm sure they do something, and they do it well. Anyways, they did a great job with the speaker selection this year. They tried to change it up to bring in some new speakers and stuff, and it is the Oki Homestead Conference. And a lot of folks ask why I'm not like a main stage speaker, as in giving a whole, hour-long talk, and it's really because they bring in experts, whether it's rabbit butchering or chicken butchering or hog processing. They had full-on demonstrations of start to finish how to butcher a hog, start to finish how to butcher a chicken and a rabbit and all that stuff. Not my world of expertise type stuff. They brought in, there was Beth and the Darties. Beth and is it Sean? Beth and something Darty. I can't remember. But they're experts on dairy cows, on having a small homestead dairy. But one of the speakers that I'd never heard of before, that really intrigued me, that I got to talk to several times, listen to multiple times, was an amazing, phenomenal speaker. He just caught my attention on a topic that I'd never really even been interested in.
I'm Dr. Patrick Jones from the Homegrown Herbalist School of Botanical Medicine. And in this video, I just want to kind of give you 5 plants that are really, really accessible, really easy to grow, and really, really useful. Okay, so let's get started.
And that was Dr. Patrick Jones, the herbalist. I've never been into herbs. Never really, it's just not a topic I've ever studied. But he is a like a 30-year veterinarian, transitioned into an herb guru specialist, and he's just an amazing speaker. But he talked a lot about how herbs work and what herbs do and which herbs do what, and it doesn't matter if it's a sheep, a goat, a chicken, or a human. They kind of do the same thing. And I talked to his daughters were there, and we talked about them potentially, they're in like Idaho or Utah, I can't remember. I talked to so many people and where they live and all that. But anyways, they talked about maybe the possibility of coming out here and walking around our property and teaching us, showing us about what kind of herbs we have here. But they have their own school of herb stuff, and it's all online. My phone will not quit ringing today. Anyways, Dr. Patrick Jones is the Homegrown Herbalist, and their website is, they have all kinds of information. They have their own school and man, all kinds of stuff, all kinds of cool stuff. And it's guys like that that need to be speakers at events like this. He does have a YouTube channel. You can go check it out, The Homegrown Herbalist. Got like 103,000 subscribers. The guy knows what he's talking about. But there were just so many, like, very laser pinpoint focused speakers that have one topic that they're experts in. That's not me. I can talk to you about YouTube stuff, but I'm not an expert in the homestead community in anything. I do a little bit of a lot of things over the years, but quite honestly, you guys know this, if you've watched my channel for any length of time, you know we don't quite perfectly fit into the homestead community the way we did 7-8 years ago, really. We're not raising pastured poultry. We're not really into the meat goat world the way we used to be. We don't have dairy cattle. We don't have dairy goats. We don't, well, quite honestly, the last couple of years, don't even have a garden anymore. So I love the homestead community and I love learning about all that stuff. But over time, your interests change and your family's needs change. Now, Dr. Patrick Jones and the herbal side of things has intrigued my brain and interests my brain. And I want to learn more about it because we try to live a healthy lifestyle. You guys know that. If you've watched us, you know that over the years, DJ and I have always been into trying to be as healthy as possible. Whether it was juicing our own greens out of the garden for many years, or growing our own food, or raising beef to put in our own freezer, which we still have homegrown beef in the freezer. We just don't show as much of it on the channel as we used to. But I'm not an expert in that subject matter. I just feed out a steer or a heifer and take it to the processor and have it butchered, have it processed. We don't do that at home ourselves. Anyways, Dr. Jones and all of his herb talk, though, kind of had me intrigued because we do try to live healthy, and we don't want to use conventional pharmaceutical medicines if we don't have to, and if there's things that we can pick and eat from the wild and, do different things, that might be something that interests us, But he was a cool speaker. Anyways, enough about that. The Homestead Conference, the Oki Homestead Conference went great. It was fun. It was great. It was great getting to know people. It's great getting to meet people. It's great getting to meet some of you folks that show up. If you didn't get to come this year, you missed out. I have no idea how many people attended the conference. My guess would be over 3,000. It's a 2-day thing. People are in and out all day. I guess it'll be over 3,000. I'm sure Dutch and Kevin will have the final numbers on their ticket sales and all that stuff later on. But it went great. And then, like I said, Saturday night we came home. Sunday, Houston and I loaded up and went down to the Bassmaster Classic. Totally different audience, totally different crew of people, totally different world of interest from Oki Homestead Conference to the Bassmaster Classic. But there's a big trade show event, and we hung out in the booth at the crappie magnet booth. I keep saying trout slayer because we're working with the Slayer kit that they sell. That's our Arms Family Homestead Slayer kit. Anyways, crappie magnet booth. Hung out there. Matter of fact, we get all the way down there, drive 2 hours, and like from here to the fence is the Ranger Bass Boats booth. And Jimmy Houston's doing his meet and greet right there. I was like, Jimmy, we could have rode together. And we live 5 miles apart. And our meet and greet time was at the same time 100 feet apart. Never actually got to really talk to Jimmy much. He was busy. That is his world. But we ran into, I have no idea how many fans of our channel, and got to meet and take pictures and do all the things, and it was fun. It was a great time. So Bassmaster Classics out of the way. I don't have anything else planned as far as fan events or conferences or anything like that anytime soon that I can think of. So anyways, huge thank you to all of you that came out just to shake our hand and take pictures and do all the things. It's so fun getting to meet folks and do all that stuff. But anyways, I've piddled around here long enough. I think my wife's expecting me to actually do some work around here inside. I have no idea how many bars of soap we have left or how many bottles of lotion. She's kind of handled all that. But lotion and soap sales and all that stuff have been very well. But I don't think we are anywhere near sold out on soaps and lotions and all that stuff yet. Well, first things first. I'm wore out from the weekend. It was a long weekend. Soap sales. What do you think we've sold? Probably close to half of all of our soap inventory.
Yeah.
Something like that. We do have quite a few mistakes. I'm not sure whose fault it is when somebody sends the wrong soap. I mean, it's probably mine. I'm sure they were all my fault. Probably. We had quite a few that were
Well, when there's
errors.
multiple items that are super similar, you know,
Yeah.
it's just...
It's easy to get a, when you're looking at the orders, it's easy to get a lavender chamomile goat's milk lotion and a lavender chamomile goat's milk soap mixed up when you're processing orders. So I'm not going to take the blame for all of them, but I will say I probably messed up at least one order. Okay? Same? Okay.
Yeah.
We only have like, what, 15 or 20 to fix, but, you know, we each only messed up once, so it's everybody else's fault. So, DJ's got quite a few orders to fill today. Hey, guys, if you missed out, it's not too late. All the goat's milk soaps from Simon Says Farm. We've got all scents still available on our website, orangefamilyhomestead.com. The lotion, probably have a couple hundred bottles of lotion left, right? Maybe?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Houston's hats. We still have hats in stock.
Not many.
Not many, but I will say, I signed several of those yesterday at the Bassmaster Classic.
Really?
I'm going to say I signed more of those at the Bassmaster Classic than I did at the Oki Homestead conference.
Yeah, for sure. Different crowd.
Different audience.
Yeah.
Different strokes for different folks. So I don't know how long I can sit here and talk and get out of work, but I'm going to try my best to find out. And surely she's probably about caught up by now, because I was outside working for 20 minutes probably, trying to stay out of her way.
I was wondering what happened to you.
What about the Maggie teas? I've seen a lot of comments about Maggie teas. Are they reordered?
They have been reordered. I'm hoping we'll get those in this week.
Should, hopefully.
Yeah.
We will have more Maggie teas. I did see several of those at the Oki Homestead conference, though.
Yes.
I didn't see any of those at the Bassmaster Classic.
It's weird.
It's strange how it's like we live in two or three or 17 different worlds when it comes to our content.
Yeah.
And that's what I was saying a while ago. I don't quite fit into the homestead community the way I used to fit into it. But here we are. DJ was like, when you hit 1 million subscribers, you should drop the homestead off the name of your channel and just call it like Arms Family Adventures. I don't know. I feel like I'm abandoning my people if I do that.
It doesn't change what we're doing, but I feel like we probably it should have never said Homestead to begin with. I never loved that title for our channel, but we've talked about that before. I wanted to name it Boone's Farm, but, you know, copyright stuff.
And also, we don't just farm.
Right.
You know, we do a jillion other things.
Yeah.
My interests are in the heavy equipment stuff for sure. It's not exactly homestead level. Like, people think of homestead content, they're thinking of hand tools and you're just barely scratching a living out of the dirt. I really like my skid steer and my excavator a lot. I don't have to sweat near as much when I use those tools on our farm or on someone else's farm or whatever we're doing. I really enjoy the heavy equipment content and fishing and hunting and all the things. You guys know that. I'm preaching to the choir here. You guys know. But anyways.
I do want to mention.
Good, because my arm's getting really tired and I'm going to change.
On my video that I did, I shared with you guys a fun...
Get the hat. Just get the hat. Just get the hat. Because they haven't seen it on my channel.
Sorry about my husband. And overall, for sure, everyone loved the hat. Like, it was a consensus that the hat was hilarious. You got my joke. But there were a handful of you guys that I just don't understand how that wasn't received as a joke, as not an insult to Daniel or to me or to our relationship.
Sorry about my husband. It hurt my heart. Deep down inside, I cried.
You are ridiculous. It did not.
No, it didn't hurt my feelings because I'm a jokester, a prankster. I aggravate my wife intentionally, whether some people like that or not. I do aggravate. That's how I show my love for my wife. I show my love.
And I would say 90% of the time, I like that.
90% of the time, it's received well, just like the comments on your video.
That's
90% of the
right.
people understood it was a joke. The other 10% were ready to slay my wife for being a horrible person because she made a tiny little inference that Daniel might not be a super saint. Yeah. Whatever. No, it was a joke. It was funny. And it's not something that she's going to just, wear out to church on a Sunday. It's something that she would wear to the lake when we're all out having a good time and being fun.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes. And also, I felt like it was also completely taken out of context as well because of the video that it was on. Specifically, that video.
Yeah. I may drop a clip in here. So DJ puts on the hat and she's talking about this hat that says, "Sorry about my husband." And a few minutes later in the video, she's sitting in our shop in front of all of our gym equipment, sitting on a stool with tears in her eyes, saying that Daniel is her favorite human of all time. I'm like, did you watch the video?
No.
No, they didn't. No, they just
were hateful and jumped onto me.
That's okay. It's okay. See, a lot of folks, when I go to events or when they see me in public, they're like, "I wish you quit worrying about the haters." And I want you to understand, I don't worry about the haters.
I don't worry either.
I don't worry about them.
I'm just going to address things that really get under my skin.
Listen, somebody told me a long time ago, you can't expect a hater to do anything but hate.
That's true.
Because they wouldn't be haters if they loved you. And there's got to be a certain percentage of any audience out there that don't love you. Because haters will tell just as many people about you as people that love you.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure some of them told, "Can you believe that hat she was going to sell?" Oh, I'm selling it, by the way.
DJ's going to sell a hat.
It's already been ordered.
Oh, geez. Different style, though. It's not going to be that.
Not the same style, but it has been ordered. I might get Daniel one that says, "Sorry about my wife."
No, get one that says, "My wife is smoking hot."
Oh,
that's
geez.
what I want.
I can't. That's
what I want.
That's too vain.
No, too vain? No, I want one that says, "My wife." Can you get me one of those?
No, I can't. No.
Whew. I got all those orders packaged and ready to ship. Mm-hmm. Thanks for your help.
Yeah, you bet.
Hang on, I gotta catch up. Maybe the mail will run today and come pick those up. Sometimes they do. Uh-oh. Wall. Run off the road. Hey.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know where I got my driver's license, but maybe I need to retest. Okay. I know this is really boring for you guys, but today's like a catch-up day for me. We got all the orders filled. We worked out, got all the orders filled. We have to drive over and pick up my truck at the Chevrolet dealership. It's annoying, but it's like 40 miles away. But that diesel pickup gets free oil changes for life. Well, that's expensive in a big diesel pickup. So we got to go pick it up. I had to leave it there on our way to the conference on Thursday evening. I got to come back, go pick up our lawnmower. It's finished. And I've got a boat. I got to go pick up the boat at the shop. We may do that tomorrow. I don't know. Because tomorrow, I got to go to a different Chevrolet dealership and drop off DJ's pickup. It's just a catch-up day. So, might find something to do this afternoon. What's up, Charlie? sounds a lot happier and healthier than it did when it left. So it wasn't anything major, just an idler pulley that had gone bad. But he did say it was a doozy to get to. It was not one that was easy to change, so I am kind of glad I took it somewhere. So I think, don't mind the mess down there. I haven't cleaned up after all the greenhouse, deconstruction. Got a lot of mesh to clean up down there.
Yeah.
But this guy's looking for somewhere he can hit golf balls. And he's been aggravated at me because the weeds are tall. So, Houston's going to get some mowing lessons so he can mow his fairway.
My golf course.
And then the next goal is get the dump trailer hooked up. Maybe not today, but get the dump trailer hooked up and haul a bunch of stuff to the dump. All right, saddle up, cowboy. We're getting some mowing lessons here. Trying to teach him all the controls and everything. It's silly because he's 12 years old and hasn't been mowing the lawn. He should have been mowing before. Only problem is his mom really likes to mow. So we're going to get him some mowing lessons today. She'll probably continue to mow because she likes to. All right, quit. Quit, you're just playing. All the way forward is full throttle, all the way backwards is reverse. Full throttle forward. All the way backwards is backwards. Don't try to do a bunch of spinning, crazy, weird stuff, okay? All you'll do is spin the tires and tear up the grass. We're gonna go full throttle. When you're ready to mow, you just pull that up. Definitely not going to be mowing straight lines right now, I don't imagine. Slow down, slow down. It's kind of painful to watch. We're going to have some lessons on mowing straight roads and like actually hitting everything, because there's a strip right there he's already missed all the way down. He's got to learn. It's a good thing I'm not worried about having the prettiest grass in the neighborhood, because whether I mow it or not, I kind of feel like we have the prettiest grass in the neighborhood. We're the only house in the neighborhood. No such thing as straight lines right now. Hey, throttle up. Give it gas. Throttle. Over there. Throttle. Push it up. There you go. couldn't handle it anymore. I had to stop him and say, hey, quit just mowing random places. Go all the way down, turn around and come back, and let's try to make straight lines. Slow down a little bit. He's figuring it out. Okay, Houston got his little golf area that he likes to golf in all mowed up. Went and unhooked the trailer. We did go pick up my pickup truck today from the dealership. Everything, pretty much all my chores, not chores, all my things I needed to do on my list today are done, except I do need to run over and pick up the boat from the boat shop, just spring service type stuff. Nothing wrong with the boat, but I may do my animal chores. I may go ahead and feed, because I just have a feeling if Houston and I go pick up a boat from the boat shop, it's on the other side of the lake. We might just accidentally stop by the lake and just accidentally go fishing. Not on purpose, just saying it might happen. And I need to plan in case I get home after dark. Kelsey, you're not going to the lake though. I mean, going to get the boat. You're not going to get the boat. You get to stay here at the house. Isaac, Charlie, y'all being good? Houston's over there pulling some grass for his tortoises. Don't pull the roots out, just break it off. There you go. Show me your good side now. What's up, Maggie? How you doing? You and your buddy just chilling? Hanging out with Goose? So, you want to tell them what we found?
We found some baby shit, or some baby turkeys.
Linda been sitting on this nest for a while, and we came in here to feed, and she jumped up. Oh, easy, Linda, don't run off. We're trying to be nice.
There's one, if you can tell, both of those two right there are pipping.
Yep, there's a baby turkey, one that's hatching here. That one's just started to pip. I don't think that one, yep, that one's pipping. But we got a baby turkey. That's just what we needed. More turkeys. Linda will take care of them. She's a good mom. Alrighty. I'll take those. Did you feed the donkeys? They all good?
Yeah, they're coming.
So I told Mom that we were going to go pick up the boat, and that it might accidentally have to stop by the lake, okay?
Okay.
Ooh, it's going to be a glorious day on the water, Houston. You're going to catch at least one, maybe two fish today, right?
We're gonna do more than that today. Don't worry.
Well, we're getting dangerously close to the bass spawn. May not have started yet, but they should be moving up. Maybe we can find out if the crappie are starting to spawn too.
Yeah, I want to.
And the reason I say we we have to do better. We have to do better. We've got to find a fish today. Well, we brought a special guest. That's not my special guest.
Hey!
We brought Mom.
Mom came.
Mom doesn't go fishing, she goes catching, see, so we got our game face on today.
Oh.
Mom's just gonna enjoy the sunshine, right?
We still have freeze out.
Oh my goodness. Let's go! Get it in gear!
I need the bathroom.
It's fine. Excuse me, sir. Do you have a license to operate this vehicle?
It's in your wallet.
This vessel?
It's in your wallet.
You darn right. It's in my wallet. It's where all the good stuff's at. Can I sit with you?
Do you want where I'm
I got to ride in the middle. No.
I'll scoot over.
Mom, are you ready for this?
I hope
It's been a hot minute since you've been on the lake.
it has been.
Now you have a new driver.
I know. It's a little weird.
About ready?
It's not that bad.
What?
Nothing. Just trying to video you catch a fish. You know, Mom doesn't think you can catch any fish out here.
She does not. At all, don't you?
Just saying.
She's not wrong so far.
Well, we've only been here 5 minutes or so, right? I mean, something like that.
I mean, kind of, because the sun goes down so quick.
All right, Mom, don't give up. We're
Wait, hear this.
we're gonna move. We're gonna try the next spot, see if we can get on some fish before the sun goes down all the way. It's really close.
It's really cold.
I brought Mom to try to get every fish we caught on video, and so far she hasn't got a single fish on video.
Listen, I came for support. I said I'd fish if y'all were catching.
You're the jockstrap of this outfit today, huh?
Y'all hadn't caught nothing but air. Got some air time today.
Hey, at least we got playing time. But playing time, yeah.
We're getting some playing time, you know.
Some practice.
Yeah, it's like basketball. You don't have to score every time. Get some playing time, you know.
Yeah.
You should though.
Okay, I'm your Uber. Now, where would you like to go, man?
Yonder way.
Yonder way?
Let's go. They can't even see where I'm pointing. Back here somewhere.
Back here somewhere.
Mom just said go where there's fish.
Or heat.
No. We don't want heat yet.
Gotta.
It is not cold.
Feel my feet.
Well, you didn't wear socks.
Because it's not cold, you said.
It's not cold.
Yes, it is.
See, it's not always about catching all the fish. Sometimes it's about enjoying the moment. I can't take you serious with your...
What?
It's like 65, 68 degrees out here.
It's fixing to get cooler when we take off.
It's fixing to. Boy, look at the lighting, though. Isn't it amazing? It's just amazing. It's not that cold.
It's cold. Yeah, I'm getting wet.
Oh, man. I don't mind it. The colder you get, the closer you get to me. It kind of works out in my favor. Yeah. Honey, why did you abandon ship? You left the captain all alone.
He's fine. He's certified.
He's certified. Certified fine? Oh, no, that's me. He's certified boat driver. Just so y'all know, it is 72 degrees, according to my Weather Channel app.
It's not that warm on the water.
72 degrees.
I don't care what you say.
You ready to watch the master work?
Yeah, I like watching him do it. It's pretty cool.
I know, it's really nice. You got it, you got it. You don't got it. There you go. You definitely didn't hit it straight. There you go. A little bit more. There you go. First try, Sally.
Yeah.
Nailed it. Well, y'all, it's the next day. We had a great time on the lake. We had a blast. No fish were harmed in the making of this video. I'm sure that'll make some of you happy. Trust me, it's not quite as easy as folks like Jimmy Houston make it look sometimes. But our little lake here can be kind of tough to fish sometimes. Matter of fact, while we were gone prior to the Oki Homestead conference, Houston and I did not get to fish the Thursday evening bass tournament because we left on Thursday. I saw on Facebook one fish won the tournament, the jackpot. There was like 12, 13 boats. Now it was one 4-pounder, but maybe the fishing will heat up soon. The bass should be spawning, crappie should be spawning, everything. If we can get some rain, the sand bass will be up the creek. Fishing should be on fire, hopefully, soon. But that's not what you guys are here for. You guys want to know, did Linda hatch all of her babies? Well, I'm down here to check this morning. Excuse me. May I go see if Linda had all of her babies? Yeah? Okay. Thanks for your consent. Don't do anything dumb. Linda Lou, did you hatch all your babies out? Oh, you're not happy, are you? Is there any babies under there? I know you hatched one. I see one little fluffy butt. I see one. Are you going to attack me if I look? Huh? Uh-oh. Hang on. Let me get a little closer. Hey, don't be angry. I'm not going to hurt anything. Oh, I see 2, 3. Oop. Linda, get off of it. Get off of it. Oh, man. Linda. You hatched 4. Did you step on one and kill it? Poor thing. Or did it just not survive? It hatched. We hatched 4. Hey, get back over here. Charlie might not like you being in there. All right, guys, Linda's having a meltdown right now. We got an escapee. You don't want to go that way. You don't want to go that way. You want to stay with your mom. Here, Linda. Here, Linda. I'll get rid of the dead one. Well, that went haywire quickly. Linda's back on the nest with her 3 live baby turkeys. I don't know if one just, I don't know. She could have stepped on one, or it just didn't thrive. I don't know. It's not alive anymore. So we're down to 3 turkeys already. 4 hatched. I'm really not too heartbroken about it. I don't need more turkeys. We just thinned out the turkey herd. But anyways, it's going to wrap it up for me today. That's going to wrap it up for me today, guys. Couldn't spit all that out. So, guys, remember, do something today to make somebody smile, because you never know. It just might change the world. So, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. You guys have a great day. And as always, we'll see you on the next video.